This information is good to know in case the circumstance of the Mahdi's arisal takes place in our times whilst we are alive. We should know who the Mahdi is. We should know the descriptions of Dajjal. We should know also about Isa alayhi salam, because we've had people who claim that they were Isa. We had Mirza Ghulam Ahmed in India, Pakistan. He claimed he was Isa. We also had Wallace D. Muhammad. Again, he claimed he was the Mahdi. He also claimed he was Isa. Said he was the body of Christ. And we had Dwight York, the founder of the Nubians in New York. He also claimed he was Isa, till he admitted that he wasn't a Muslim in the end, and that he was a Jew. At any rate, this information is good for us to know, so we are able to determine those who would want to claim that they were the Mahdi, or they would want to claim they were Isa, that we would know that they're false. We would have enough information to identify for ourselves who in fact was the true Mahdi and who in fact was or would be the true Isa alayhi salam. But what is probably more important to us is, as the companion asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Mata sa'a ya Rasulullah?" When will the hour come? And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's response was, "وَمَاذَا أَعْدَدْتَ لَهَا?" What have you prepared for it? This is what is of most importance to us as Muslims. What have we prepared? The effort to raise funds here is I ask Allah to bless all of you who contributed to the effort of the center, and I hope that you would continue to contribute to its efforts, because that is part of the preparation. For us, death is imminent. We don't know when. And once we die, the process of resurrection begins for each and every one of us. And Allah has described for us in vivid detail what will happen in the next life. But the problem is for ourselves that it's not real. We read the Quran, we hear the explanations of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, etc., but it isn't real for us. So it doesn't move us, it doesn't touch us, it doesn't cause any change in our attitudes, in our behavior. So the Quran isn't a guide for us, though Allah said and described it, هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Why? Because we are not muttaqeen. It's not guidance for us because we are not of those with taqwa. Our hearts are empty. So when we hear the verses of Allah, they don't cause us to reflect. When we hear about paradise and hell, it's like stories, the Arabian Nights or any other kind of stories that we read. It's pleasurable, but it's really not real. I would like us to reflect on a verse in Surah Al-Hadid in which Allah describes something of that time to come. He said, يَوْمَ تَرَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَسْعَى نُورُهُمْ بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَبِأَيْمَانِهِمْ بُشْرَاكُمُ الْيَوْمِ جَنَّاتٌ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْفَوْزُ الْعَظِيمُ. On that day you will see the believing men and women with their light racing forth before them, and by their right hands. Glad tidings to you this day. You have attained gardens under which rivers flow. That is indeed the greatest success. This is the promise of Allah. Those of us who realize what is to come, and our efforts are not for this life but for the next life. What we do of this life is in preparation for that next life. Those deeds will become light for us on that day. Light ahead of us and on our right sides. And Allah goes on to say, يوم يقول المنافقون والمنافقات للذين آمنوا انظروا نقتبس من نوركم قيل ارجعوا وراءكم فالتمس نورا. And on that day the hypocrites, both men and women, will say to the believers, wait for us, let us get some of your light. It will be said to them, go back to the rear and seek light there. Those who claimed to be Muslims, the hypocrites, who claimed to be Muslims, will be begging for that light because they have no good deeds on that day. The deeds that they have done were deeds for this life. They will not benefit in the next life, so it is not a source of light. And they will be begging the believers for light, sharing in their light, but Allah will not permit it. And Allah goes on to say, فَضُرِبَ بَيْنَهُمْ بِسُورٍ لَهُ بَابٌ بَاطِنُهُ فِيهِ الرَّحْمَةِ وَظَاهِرُهُ مِنْ قِبَلِهِ الْعَذَابِ. Then a wall will be placed between them with a gate in it. Inside the gate there will be mercy, and outside it there will be torment. يُنَادُونَهُمْ أَلَمْ نَكُنْ مَعَكُمْ. The hypocrites will then call out to the believers saying, weren't we with you in the life of this world? The believers will say, قَالُوا بَلَى وَلَكِنَّكُمْ فَتَنْتُمْ أَنفُسَكُمْ وَتَرَبَّصْتُمْ فَارْتَبْتُمْ وَغَرَّتْكُمُ الْأَمَانِي حَتَّى جَاءَ أَمْرُ اللَّهِ وَغَرَّكُمْ بِاللَّهِ الْغَرُورِ. The believers will reply, yes, you were with us, but you tempted yourselves into doing wrong, and you wavered and doubted, and you were deceived by false hopes, until the command of Allah came to pass, and you had been deceived with respect to Allah by the arch deceiver, Satan. The hypocrites call out to the believers, weren't we with you? So what are we talking about? We're talking about Muslims. Muslims who were among the believers, but they were hypocrites. They thought themselves to be Muslims. غَرَّتْكُمْ الْأَمَانِيُّ. They were deceived by their false hopes. They were